Hello everyone, welcome to the video of today. This is Beyond the Truth. Today we are going to be talking about Remember the Alamo. There have been many war cries throughout history, and most have had their day and have been forgotten. But there is one that has become the stuff of myth and legend. I doubt that there's a person that hasn't heard about Remember the Alamo. The purpose of a battle cry is to inspire the troops in the face of oncoming peril. It usually references some terrible defeat or a suffered injustice, as is the case with the Alamo. It is not the depiction of the battle at the Alamo that bothers me. There were 100 or so people killed there. That did happen. Santa Anna attacked the poorly defended mission fort with overwhelming force and overran it. What bothers me is the creative retelling of the whole ordeal, and that certain parties involved never gave us the backstory of all the events that led up to and transpired after the Alamo. They don't tell the whole story because it might paint them in a not so flattering light. What we hear over and over again in movies, books and the like is that Santa Anna is the bad man who massacred the brave, honorable, freedom-loving Americans. But is that the truth? See, no one tells us that at the time in question, Texas was a Mexican state. Yes, that's right, Mexican territory as it had been for a few centuries. In the few decades before the event, there have been many waves of migration from the United States into Texas. Thousands and thousands of people chasing the American dream. It's just that they were doing it in Mexico. This immigration had the full backing from Washington, and it was allowed by the Mexican government because at the time, Texas was a sparsely populated territory. With their vast numbers, settlers from the states had become the majority in Texas. They had been given the land and the freedom to do as they pleased, apart from one small thing. Mexico didn't allow the owning of slaves. Well, that just didn't work for the brave and noble settlers. It was a big hurdle in their get-rich-quick scheme. In the most American way there is, they couldn't let the Mexican government get in the way of their American dream. Whatever the cost, they would have their dream. Lie, cheat, and steal, even kill if need be. It was the way of the Wild West after all. So you see, when Sam Houston and his plantation-owning slave-exploiting wannabe buddies decided they would make Texas a republic and secede from Mexico, Santa Anna was in fact fighting a rebellion, a secession. And we know quite well what happened a few decades later, when other states decided to secede from a different federation, and what Lincoln's response was to that, and the severity of the punishment inflicted on those rebellious secessionists. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.